Hello, dragon trainers. You have stumbled upon Raising Dragons with Mama Swan. With your reminder that nobody really knows what they're doing. They might know how to do some things, but they definitely do not know how to do everything, no matter how smart a person is, or a dragon for that matter. Today I had a really great episode planned out for you. I made notes and I was ready to go. And then I got a phone call from my dragon's van, the one that takes him to our educational spot. And apparently some kid said something or made a noise and he started breathing fire in the van, which is not ideal at all. And so they had to bring him back home. And then I was left having to take him into the education spot. Thankfully, he was in a much better mood when I dropped him off just now. If you are already a dragon trainer, it does not take long to figure out that things do not always go as planned. But that doesn't mean that it's going to be a rough day or a bad day. It's only going to be that way if you feel that way. I mean, it's based on your feelings what makes a good day or a bad day more often than not, doesn't it? When I worked for a land-eating monster, I learned how to flex in my different positions within the monster. And it's the same in real life too, especially as a dragon trainer. Like, tomorrow is my day of rest, but that does not mean I will get to rest all day. I have given myself space to rest whenever I can, and I will not cook tomorrow either. This helps me stay sane because it's so easy as a dragon trainer to find yourself just in a spot where you feel like you're doing everything. And it might be true. You might be doing everything. And you might not be. You might just forget to be grateful for the people that are doing other things. It's easy to do because it can feel like you're doing more than everybody else. Sometimes what I do is I will involve the dragons in whatever I'm doing if it's something like a meltdown that's causing the disruption in my schedule. Like if I'm in the kitchen cooking, and they're having a hard time, like, come help me cook then. Why not? Yeah, you're gonna have some times where it's like, okay, now you're just having a meltdown in the kitchen, and I already have fire going, but it can be useful to have a fire breather in the kitchen when you're cooking, especially if you're like sizzling things. It can be really good. Very useful. Obviously, it's easier when I'm trying to rest and do leisure things. Then it's like, all right, come watch this anime with me. Come read a book with me. That's a little bit harder for my dragons, unfortunately. If you can get your dragons to love reading, you can get your dragons to learn how to fly. And my dragons haven't figured that out yet. That doesn't mean it's the only way to learn how to fly. Nor do they have to be hatched to Canadian geese to fly either. And I can't say that my dragons don't have that spark, at least, to be able to learn how to love to read. It's just not always there. There's always other things that they want to do, which is fair because dragons are very active creatures. In their best setting, they are outdoors. That is when they thrive the most. No matter what kind of dragon you have, letting them be outside is the best thing you can do. I don't know if you heard that honking just now, but it was not at me. Well, not directly. Okay, it was like a really big Canadian goose, and it heard what I said. It was pretty offended. I don't know why, though, because I've never seen Canadian geese, happily raise dragons. They're not exactly friendly creatures. as a rule. The warrior dragon discovered manga quite some time ago, and like doesn't read it consistently though. And then the yellow dragon, she enjoys reading like still a lot of picture books. Not always. There's some chapter books she likes, but she likes comics, honestly. She's a bit of an artist too, and she'll like draw full comics all the time. Then the musical dragon does not particularly enjoy reading, but when we're like, okay, pick a book, we're going to read something, he'll choose something like an almanac. I'm not even kidding you. The thing he enjoys to read, if he's got to read, is an almanac. That's going to do it for today, dragon trainers. I'll see you next time on Raising Dragons with Mama Swan.